welcome back to Diamonds Living Lovely. I'm Mia Diamond, and as always, thank you for tuning in. I want to thank all of you from the bottom of my heart for supporting this channel. All my newbies, love you, and my Radadas, love you so much. Thank you so much. So today I have a haul for you, and this is the third part and final haul. I do have a few other things coming in the mail, but I see no reason to haul every little single thing that I buy. But I will always, when I have quite a bit of things to show you, I will do a video. So today I'm gonna show you all of this. So be prepared for a long video. If you like long hauls, great. If not, I suggest you grab some water or juice, coffee, whatever you need to stay awake, something to snack on, and prepare to see all of this. Now, if you would like to see swatches on anything, please leave a comment below. If you like haul videos, comment below. Please like and subscribe. It's always appreciated, and it does help our channel to grow and be prosperous. So without further ado, let's get started. So I want to get started with the set of palettes that I got from Juvia's Place. And I'm going to start with the palette that I got last. Now, I got 4 palettes. These 3 here came in a set. They had a deal. It was 3 for $75, which was super cool because it would have been 100 or more. And then I got this one separately. So I'm going to start with the one that I got separately first. It's called the Saharan Palette by Juvia's Place. Hopefully you can see that. And I like how they put bubble wrapping inside of the actual packaging so that your shadows don't break in shipping. So that's wonderful. So it's just a cardboard case. Nothing special about it, but I do like it because it is secured. It has a magnetic closure, and this is what it looks like on the inside. It has this beautiful Nubian princess here and all these shadows. So let me give you a close-up of that. So that has some wonderful, beautiful, highly pigmented colors. And like I said, I will do swatches in another video, so stay tuned for that. Be on the lookout. It should come up right after this video. But yeah, so be on the lookout for that. The next one that I want to show you is called the Nubian. And it looks like this. Gorgeous queen. And when you open it up, it has the gorgeous queen again, and again a magnetic closure, and it comes with a little slip cover to protect your shadows. And these are some beautiful deep wines, burgundies, browns. This is a beautiful neutral palette. I feel like it has the right amount of transition shades as well as outer corner, crease shades, lid shades. It's just a beautifully and well put together palette. The only thing that I would probably add to this is maybe like a brow bone color that's a little bit lighter. But for those of us that like brow bone colors that are the same color as our skin tone, if you're, you know, a dark Nubian princess like me, then you will absolutely love this palette. And this is all you need. Just pack this in your bag and go. It's perfect to take on vacation. So I'm putting them on my sofa right here because I don't want to break them. Okay, the next one is the Masquerade Mini palette. Now, I could have gotten the regular Masquerade palette and the shadows would have been twice the size of these. However, I felt like since the Mini has all the same shades as the regular size palette, and I never ever go through a whole palette of color, like I never do. So I just figured I'll just get the mini. So this is what it looks like. Love the actual like pictures. I don't know who drew them, but they did a great job. And this palette here is more colorful. So you see these pops of pink and purple and green and blue, as well as some neutral shades here. And I really, really like this palette. It's adorable. And the names that they give their shadows are really neat. Like they have Cairo and Giza, Chi, Mali, Dahlia, Zola, Bori. Nice. I mean, they really, really did a good job at maintaining a solid, consistent theme with these palettes, and it's appreciated. Okay, lastly we have the Nubian 2 palette, and it looks like this. Same type of casing. And as you can see, these shadows are much bigger. So it doesn't have a mirror or anything, but I never use the mirror that comes with the palettes anyway, so it's not a big deal to me. However, if you are a person who appreciates a mirror, get a handheld one. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. Don't we all carry a compact in our purse anyway? All as beauty lovers anyway, right? Because we're going to check our makeup throughout the day. Gotta make sure everything's up to specs. So just carry a compact. No biggie, no harm, no foul. So anyway, this is this palette. Really pretty. Has some neutral shades, pops of color here and there. And that is a beautiful Nubian. And it's really pretty. I'm in love with this green right here. Child, I can't wait to use that. I love green eyeshadow. So those are all my Juvia's Place eyeshadow palettes. Now let's move on to Morphe. So the first palette I want to show you, it's like a square size palette, which I'm not used to from Morphe. Usually it's like the big rectangular size like this, but this is a square size. And this is blushes. So this is the N2 palette, I believe. No, I'm sorry. It's the 9N palette. Has it right here on the back. But I do remember this is like the second blush palette that looks like this. But this one is the more like neutral shades. I think this one would fare better with dark to deep dark skin tones. You can put it on lighter skin complexions as well, but just be very light-handed. But this is a gorgeous palette and I absolutely love it, and I couldn't wait to shoot this video just so I could get started using this palette, because I'm really anxious to see if this shade right here is very similar to Raisin by MAC, which is my favorite blush of all time. I use it practically every day. I have it on right now, if you can see that. And yeah, I'm anxious to see if that's similar. So I was like, I gotta haul this video quick and in a hurry so I can try it out. So yeah, that's that. And like I said, that's the N9 palette from Morphe. Blush, there's only blushes in that palette. And this next palette from Morphe, these are eyeshadows, and this is the 35F palette, and I got this per recommendation of another YouTuber. Now in here you have all shimmer shades up top. All the, from this second line up is all shimmer shades, and then this line down here are all matte. And I love how they have light matte all the way to deep dark black. This palette is all you will need to make so many different looks. You could do just a matte look, a neutral look, or you could go in with all these beautiful shades of burgundies and cranberry and gold, and they have some copper here and brown. some shimmery golden shades up here. Just gorgeous palette. I love this so much, and I'm so glad that I decided to get it. This is gonna be a very popular palette really soon from Morphe. I can just see it now. Like, people were going crazy over the 35O palette, but this palette right here, honey, yes, I'm living for this. This is a really great palette. So that's that. Now I'm gonna take you over here to The Balm, and I bought 2 palettes from them. I got the Meat Matte Nude palette, which looks like this, and it just has like a little slip cover, and you just slip the palette out like so, and it's the same as a slip cover, again with a magnetic closure, and it has a mirror up top, which I don't want to blind you, so I'm not going to show you, but these are the shades. Some really nice neutrals in there, deep dark chocolatey browns. I love that. You got some neutrals in there, some crease shades, outer V's, some brow bone. Now this brow bone shade is a little too stark for my complexion, so I would probably mix these two, this one and that one there. I would probably mix those two to get something that would be more more natural for my complexion, or I would even mix these two here. So yeah, it's kind of nice because every shade, and The Balm does a really good job at sticking to the script too. And what I mean by sticking to the script is they do a really good job when it comes to theory. You know, they come up with a theory and they stay true to that theory all throughout the palette. So you'll see this is a Meat Matte palette, and they have all different matte names. You got Matte Johnson, Matte Garcia, Matte Malloy, Matte Rosen, Matte Wood, Matte Sign, Matte Adabu, Matte Lumberty, and Matte Hung. So they're all different matte names, which is cool. So love that, love that. And on the top it says size matters, which is cool. Size matters. It really does. It really does. And the amount of shadow you get in these palettes is phenomenal. So the next palette I got from The Balm is the Meat Matrimony palette. And it says marriage matters, and no, it says marriage, and then it has no, oh, I'm sorry, matters. It says marriage material, so that's cool. Over here in the corner it says marriage material. And then when you open it up, now this is my favorite one. It's absolutely beautiful. See that deep wine shade in the middle? I live for colors like that. Oh my God. Ah, oh, so beautiful. And then this deep wine shade here. I mean, this is more cranberry and this is more deep wine, but they are both gorgeous shades. Oh my God. I'm just so in love with this palette. And the amount of shadow you get is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. On the back, which is really cool, they give you a description of Matt. It says he's 6'2", blue eyes. He likes long walks on the beach, creamy eyeshadow, and fabulous eyeliners. Which is hilarious. What man will say that? Unless it's a man who wears makeup. But, you know, it's hilarious. But yeah, this is a really great palette, and I wanted to see how many ounces per eyeshadow are in here. I don't see it at the moment, but yeah, I don't see it at the moment, but if I find out, I'll put it at the bottom of the video if you're interested. And so yeah, put those to the side. Moving right along. Okay, so now let's hit up some Anastasia Beverly Hills or Anastasia, whichever best suits you. I like Anastasia, but hey, that's just me. Okay, so as you know, Anastasia came out with some glow kits, and so I had to get some. I mean, they were just on my mind. And I believe I already showed you one of the glow kits that I picked up, and if I didn't, sorry about that. I don't have it with me today, but I'll put a picture at the end of this video if I can find it. It might be packed away in my kit. But anyways, the first glow kit she came out with is called Ultimate Glow, and it looks like that. When you open it up, I'm sorry if it's a little messy, I have been using it. Let me wipe it off a little bit. But it has a mirror, I don't want to blind you, but it looks like this. Gorgeous shades, absolutely beautiful. You got some gold in there, definitely, and this snow kind of gold that is reflective. You got some amber gold, sunray, white sand, golden dawn, and hot sand, which, yeah, that's the original glow kit. Then she came out with some other glow kits, one of which is called Sweets, and it looks like this. Well, it looks like this, but then when you open it, it looks like this. So you have Marshmallow, which is this shade, this white looking yellow shade up here. You got Sassy Grape, which is like a pinky color. You got Taffy, and then you have Butterscotch. So that's that. And then next is called Sun Dipped, and it looks like this. Kind of this ombre effect of brown and then like a tan. And then when you open it up, it has some bronzy shades and some neutral tan shades as well. Love that palette. So yeah, those are 3 glow kits that I picked up from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Moving right along, let me show you you may have seen this in Macy's or Nordstrom's, but this is the Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics All Matte All Naked palette, and it looks like that. And this is the actual container. So it's plastic container. When you open it up, it has the classic dual brush, and then these are all the shades, and a big mirror, big nice size mirror. So these are all the shades here. Nicely done palette. I see some, you know, lid colors. I see some nice neutral colors. You could really create a nice look. You have an array of colors in this palette. Crease colors, you know, lid colors, outer corner colors. So you really could create a decent amount of looks with this palette, and that's what I look for in a good palette. Can I create more than 3 looks with it? And then that's something that I might want to carry with me on a trip, you know? So if you're looking for a good palette with just matte shades, I definitely recommend this one. The quality of the shadows are typical of Urban Decay. There's no different. Really nice pigmentation and very smooth. So the next 2 palettes I'm going to show you are Tarteist Pro palettes. I'm sure you've seen them. They've been all over social media. But the first one I'm going to show you is the Tarteist Pro Glow palette, and it looks like this. And it opens up like a book, which I think is really cool. And it has 2 mirrors on the side, and then when you open it up, it has a bunch of highlighters and contour shades. So that's it there. Really gorgeous palette. Trying not to blind you. But I absolutely adore this palette. And I can't wait to get started using them. Now this shade right here, this dark shade, this is a cream contour shade, which is phenomenal. It's the perfect color for me personally. And then the rest of them are powder shades. So yeah. And it's a nice weight to this palette. So it must be a good amount of product, or it could just be the packaging that is that heavy. But now I want to show you the Tarteist Pro palette with all the eyeshadows. So it looks like this, and it has like the gold casing on the back and trim along the side. And when you open it up, like, this is the most beautiful palette I have seen in a very long time. So you have this huge mirror, but beyond that, look at those shades. And it's gold inside, which is really pretty. But look at those shades. All these are shimmer right here, and all these are matte. So these are some beautiful matte shades, and you can use like each roll's designed, so you can use all this for a look. You can use all these for a look, all these for a look, all these for a look. Okay, so my camera overheated, and so let's just continue right where we left off. The last thing I showed you was the Tarteist Pro palette, and if that footage got cut, I'll put a picture at the end so you can check that out. But let's move right along. Next I have the Cat Metal Matte palette. Hopefully you can see that. And this palette has been raved about all over YouTube. I'm sure you've seen it before. It has a nice mirror, and then inside there are some really gorgeous shadows. And this is a huge palette. Like, you definitely got your money's worth. I believe it was about $65, and it's worth every single penny. The top shades are all satin glittery, well, I don't want to say glittery, but satin metallic shades. And then the bottom are all mattes, hence the name Metal Matte. But that's it there. Gorgeous shades, and I can't wait to do some tutorials for you with that palette, and I will do a swatch video as well. That's what I will do for you, because you deserve it. So next we have the Ciate London palette, and it's called the Pretty palette. It looks like that. And these palettes are so cool because of the packaging, like the eyes are open, now the eyes are closed. So cool. I remember I used to play with those types of like toys when I was younger. And on the little insert it says, "May your day be as fearless as your makeup." So that's super cute, and it's written in silver. And then when you open it up, it has a mirror, but I'm gonna cover up the mirror for you. And on the inside it has all these beautifully pigmented shadows. Got some nice wine cranberry shades and some neutral tones, and you have everything. You have 5 mattes and 4 metallic shades. So these are the 4 metallic over here, and these are the 5 mattes over here. And then I bought another Ciate London palette. It's called the Fearless palette. This is the box, and this is the packaging here. The eyebrows raised, if you can see that. And then on the inside it has another insert, and it says, "Eat, sleep, makeup, and repeat." Pretty fun and fearless. So that's that. And then again you have your mirror, and then you have your shades. And in this palette you have 1, 2, 3, 4 mattes and 5 metallics. Gorgeous colors, and the pigmentation on those shades are really nice as well. Okay, my next and final palette that I will be showing you in this video is my Laura Mercier Artist palette, and the packaging looks like this. Hopefully you can see the embossing on it. It's really pretty, and then it's cool because it opens up like this, and then you see the mirror, and when you pull it back, these are all the shades. And let me just take the insert out so you can see the shades really nicely. So this is what the shades look like. It's a classic neutral palette. It has some great shades in there. Don't mind that, that was my phone. It has some nice crease colors, some nice brow bone colors, as well as outer V. So that's that. And that palette's nice and pigmented as well. And I will take the most popular palettes that I've shown you and do swatch videos for your enjoyment. Now let's move on to some little knickknacks that I picked up along the way. I had to pick up some Jeffree Star liquid lipsticks because people have been raving about them. The box looked like this. It's just pink with some stars on it. And the packaging is so super cute. It's like a glass or plastic tube with the pink top, and it has some stars on it, so that's cute. And it says Jeffree Star here, and it says velour liquid lipstick. And I'm gonna give you a couple quick swatches here because I love these shades. This first one I'm swatching is called No Tea, No Shade, and that's it there. Hopefully you can see that. And this next one is called Dominatrix, and it's this beautiful brown shade. I did quite a big swatch, but that's that there. So those are going to be great for some nice vampy looks. And then I also picked up a liquid lipstick from I can't speak, Milani, and it's called Covet. And it smells so amazing. It smells like cupcakes. But that's it down there. Covet. Really beautiful shade. And then I also picked up a couple of concealers. So the first concealer I picked up is a new concealer on the market from NARS, and of course you have the classic kind of velvety feeling packaging, and this color is in medium dark 1 Biscuit. This is my shade that I usually use for highlighting and contouring. I do feel like the color Biscuit in this particular formula is a bit darker than the one from the NARS's Creamy Radiant Concealer. So keep that in mind when you're choosing your color. Don't just choose the same color that you get in the Creamy Radiant Concealer, because the shades are slightly different. Like this one, I personally feel it's a little bit darker, but that's what it looks like. I do like the consistency of this, but I have to play with it a little bit more to give you an honest review on it. But it is very nice, and I plan on using it to carve out underneath my brows and possibly on my eyelids. So the next concealer I picked up is from Makeup Forever, and it's a full cover cream concealer. It's Extreme Camouflage Cream Concealer from Makeup Forever. And let's see, what shade is this in? It's a waterproof concealer, which is really nice if you have oily lids. I don't, but if you do, then definitely you should go ahead and pick this up. And I'm looking for the shade. It's shade 12, And I want to say this is a, I believe it's medium. Well, I will put that information below because I don't see it on here, but it is shade 12. I know it's medium something. Well, anyways, like I said, I will put that below for you. And it looks like that. And that's my phone. Okay, right before my phone ringed, I believe I was showing you this concealer from Makeup Forever, the Full Cover Extreme Camouflage Cream Concealer, and this is in number 12. Next, I would like to show you the new packaging for the Too Faced Glitter Glue. So this is the box. And this is the actual Nude tube. So this is not a new product by any means, but the packaging is new, so I thought I'd show it to you. I picked up a new glitter glue because I needed one. And I also picked up 2 products from the Artist Couture line that has been raved about, and they're both Diamond Glow powders. One is in Rose, which is limited edition. I believe they still have it on the site right now. So if you wanted to pick that up, this would be the time while it's still available. Hopefully you can see it beyond the glare. I know it's a glare, but... And they kind of have like a sifter and it turns to reveal the holes. So let me show you Coco Bling, which is the next color. The packaging is the same, but this is Coco Bling. Really stark, kind of white, golden shade. I don't know how that's gonna work with my skin tone, but we'll see. And let me just give you a better swatch of Rose so you can see. Put that right next to Coco Bling. So that's Rose right there. I think I'm gonna like Rose better, but if I like these highlighters, then I will go back and get 2 more. So yeah, that is everything that I have to show you for this video. And I hope you enjoyed this long drawn out haul despite all the pauses. You won't see the long drawn out pauses because of course I'm going to edit this video, but I experienced them. But it's okay. It's alright because it's all of the day's work, you know. Gotta do what you gotta do. Gotta handle business, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? So anyways, thanks for tuning in, and again, I want to thank you for your continued support, and remember to always live lovely. Mwah. See you next time. Bye.